Vikings fans need to face a painful but inevitable reality. The team is heading toward a crossroads, not due to a lack of talent, but because of a lack of money. Because when the cap tightens, even the pillars of the franchise come into play. And yes, my friend, the name that's in this conversation now is one of the most respected on the roster. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like and your comment. The name, Brian O'Neill, one of the best right tackles in the NFL. Captain, leader, and incredibly a possible victim of the financial chaos looming in 2026. We're talking about a deficit of $53.7 million in the salary cap for next season. That's right, only the New Orleans Saints, the prime example of poor cap management, are worse off. And guess what? Cutting O'Neill would free up almost $20 million. But hold on, no one is saying the cut will happen tomorrow. In 2025, he stays. The problem is what comes after. The veteran turns 30 in September, and despite still playing at an extremely high level, extending his contract involves risk. On the other hand, a renewal could free up $14 million in immediate space. A tough choice, but inevitable. And here lies the dilemma. Cutting O'Neill solves part of the financial issue, but opens a gigantic hole in the offensive line. The guy had an 80.8 grade on PFF, was the 12th best OT in the league, and allowed just 2 sacks and no QB hits in 2024. He is a consistent, reliable player who keeps the line stable even in the worst moments. Who replaces that? Justin Skol, Blake Brandel, Walter Rouse, Logan Brown. None of them come close to offering the combination of experience, technique, and leadership that O'Neill provides. It would be a clear step backward, and worse, the team could lose CJ Ham and Harrison Smith in the same cycle. It would be a depletion of the locker room, the culture, the identity. But O'Neill himself has shown he understands the business game. They're not doing their job if they're not looking for my replacement. He said, this statement is not just maturity, it's a signal. He knows the clock is ticking. And maybe, if he doesn't accept a more flexible deal, the drastic decision will come sooner than we think. Now, let's be frank. An extension is the ideal path. Renegotiate, adjust bonuses, ease the cap, hold onto the pillar, and buy time. But if the front office hesitates, or if the player stiffens negotiations, the cut becomes more than a possibility. It becomes a solution. Not ideal, but necessary. And fans need to be prepared. Brian O'Neill is synonymous with stability, but stability comes at a cost in the NFL. The question is it worth paying the price to keep a rock? Or is it time to make room for a painful but inevitable rebuild? Subscribe to the channel, leave your like and your comment. Until the next video.